introduce you what we are doing for the online conference this coming June. Let me introduce myself first. My name is SatbyulSeo. Normally, people call me Dr. Seo or Sat, or sometimes people call me Professor Seo. I'm currently an assistant professor in the Department of Mathematics Education in Gangnam University, which is located in South Korea. I majored in mathematics, as you expected, especially mathematical biology. These days, I'm really interested in machine learning and deep learning for analyzing medical data. So I like you to study with me the areas that I'm interested in recently. Let's talk about it. First, to analyze using machine learning, so we should know what the machine learning is. For the first lesson, before analyzing data, we'll study what is machine learning and some basic mathematics for understanding those. And machine learning is actually a part of artificial intelligence, also known as AI. Machine learning algorithm build a model based on some sample data, so we need data, right? So machine learning means algorithm study using some data, and which we call training data. Then we can just make a prediction. So machine learning algorithms are used in a wide variety of applications, such as in medicine that I said for the first, and email filtering or computer vision. Especially for the computer vision, deep learning is a very good model. But we are not going to use that because it needs some very expensive equipment like graphic cards. So actually we cannot offer that. That's why we are going to use some CVS data and then to build a machine learning model later. For the second lesson, we set the environments for building ML. ML means machine learning models. And so we are going to use Python program. Actually, Python program, and we also use many like software, which is R, MATLAB, and so on. But we are going to use Python because it's very popular and free, and I think quite easier than others. So first step is that we have to check the operating system of your computer, whether whether your computer is Linux system or Mac or Windows. I think most of you have Windows systems that you have to install Anaconda for using Python. If you are Mac users, but you don't need to this process, you don't have to worry about Anaconda. And also, I'm not sure, but I don't think students have the Linux system, so you don't have to worry about that too. So next step is that you are going to install TensorFlow, Keras, and scikit-learn and other Python packages like NumPy and pandas, and so on, or other libraries for machine learning analyzing. And then we are going to use Jupyter Notebook. And this enables to edit Python code easily, like a real notebook when you study. And this is Jupyter notebook. So you can write the code over here, and then you can run, and then if there has any error in it, and then you can rewrite and then runs. So kind of you can just write the part of each code, and then you can just find each error easily. So to install all of this, you don't have to worry about some extra money because it's all free if you have your computer or laptop. So only one thing, your computer is needed. So okay, and now let's talk about our goal for project. Our goal is to classify some public data using machine learning model. I'm not sure if some of you have heard about machine learning, but I'll talk this one later once we start the project in detail. And this is the process that we are going through. And the title is actually Irish flower classifications. So maybe the data set might be changed, but the process is like this. The first step is the data collection. So we are going to collect some data, or we are going to Google and download some public data. After getting our data, and then we have to do the pre-processing, like the cleaning and some little bit make it neat. And then third step, we will observe some features of the data. And next, we are going to build some machine learning models. After building machine learning models, we'll evaluate the model performance, which is accuracy, or how the model predicts accurately. And then we test our model for prediction. So this is the data, and then which is very famous example already. And then we also can download the iris data set online freely. So you can just Google it and then download it. That's it. So the data set contains 3 kinds of species of iris. Actually, I'm not a specialist of the botanic flower something, but there are 3 types of the iris. And then in the data set, they have some features in it, such as sepal, length and width, and also petal, length and width. So here's the data set of iris containing species, some class, and then the value of sepal length, sepal width, and petal length, and petal width, and so on. And this is CSV format. So maybe if you are familiar with Excel, and then you can easily use CSV file as well. So as you can see, there are a variety of values, and then at the end they have a class. As you can see, we have 3 classes in this data set. So actually the further data has 2 more classes. So machine learning study with this data, and then we expect the class through this kind of the values. So before building our machine learning models, we are doing some statistical analyzing. So this is the scatter plot for multivariate data for feature observation. So, and this is all the scatter plots using the data. And then, so actually there are 16 the small plotted in there, and then we can see all of them all together. And then those are the scatter plots of the relation each other with, for example, like sepal length versus petal width, like that. These are like positively correlated each other like this, right? And then this diagonal is a histogram of the data, sepal length and sepal width and petal length and petal width. So we are going to plot though all kind of this to observe some features. And after that, as you can see, we'll just make a machine learning model through this data set. And then we are going to compare their performance. And this is the box plot for comparing machine learning models. And these LR, LDA, KNN, CART, NB, and SVMs are the kind of machine learning models. And y-axis is the accuracy of the machine learning models. And then as you can see, all the mean of average of accuracy is quite high, right? It's over, all of that are over 90%, which is very good predictions. Okay, this is what I am going to work with you for the June. So, but I may choose different data sets, depends on your interest and your level. So let's try with me. I'm really looking forward to meeting you in June. Bye. Thank you.